Ooh. Well, that was my improv today, and it's faced up because I'm going to chop a little part of that. My name's Scott. I go by Wiz, we forgot, and happy solstice, or Equinox. Yeah, man, this has been a moment of transform. Yeah. Winter's like the dark. I'm afraid of the dark. Really, the concept of winter, I think, more so than the dark. It just gets so dark. But yeah, coming from a place of darkness, I am originally from Alaska. That was a place that got even darker than where I'm at now. So I guess this is a little better. Doesn't get as snowy, but it gets really rainy. But yeah, I've been really coming into some concepts recently and trying to understand just my relationships in different ways within myself, with outside of self. I think in all reality, relationships is actually probably going pretty high up on sort of my virtue. And there's a hierarchy to it, but I think at the core it's relationships. It's how to better connect. I used to connect a lot more when I was younger, and I've heard that actually for males it is pretty common for them to connect a little bit less when they get older, and definitely making new friends outside of education can be a little bit tricky. I mean, with the internet it's sort of maybe changed a little bit, but I still think that people have a little bit of a hard time making those connections. I do. So, at least I do. At least a few of you out there. But yeah, I guess that's sort of been something I've been thinking about a little bit. And then, yeah, just really looking back at patterns and stuff that I'm repeating. I'm talking sort of about cycles, and some of these cycles feel like they sort of happen in these sort of monumental moments that can be counted on our digits. Yeah, when you get into like the 10s and even the year anniversaries of things can bring up some interesting energies. So, but one that's been pretty really there for me growing up has been winter and sort of the darkness and cold that it brings. And it's not that it like brings terrible, I mean, stuff, but it's depressing, like in the literal sense for me. Like it makes me a little bit less just worried about anything. My personal health, my personal hygiene, doing some of the stuff that's good for myself. It's like I'm still like, I maintain in that space, but it's I can focus on things really deeply where I don't care about the other stuff as much. And that has been at times stuff like video games, but at times it's also been like music and stuff like that. Exercise is just giving into big parts of myself, and sometimes certain substances. And I say substances, but for real, like you think video games, you think media, you think pornography, you think, or just sexual, just for the get off of, I mean, not get off, well, yeah, get off, but I mean, I'm not saying nobody should be, I'm just saying go for it, don't use it to escape. I mean, you can do whatever. You do you. But we have some choice. And I've put my energy sometimes toward things that are a little bit more valuable. I'm realizing that I'm committing to putting my attention into this game that I got from me and my roommates, Crusader King 3. And that looks like it's going to be a really deep play for the winter. But I'll be playing it with people, so that's fun. And yeah, so that's sort of something I'm going to realize, like, I guess, like, people play a lot of this game for a lot of hours. So, but yeah, I am getting that into my mix a little bit, but I do it in the social sense. Like, I have a hard time playing single player video games because I feel like it is so like me just doing it, and there's certain, yeah, like just substances and stuff. Like, it's like if I can just do it with somebody else, makes it a very different experience. It doesn't feel as solo. So low. Yeah. Let's see. Anything else for this musing today? In Washington, it's a nice day today. I don't think that really matters all that much. But yeah, I'm figuring shit out. And I'm noticing the shift starting to happen, and it makes sense. We're at the equinox. So, again, happy equinox, everybody out there. I hope y'all doing awesome. Y'all looking good. All looking strong, fit. Y'all looking tight. Keep it up. But again, you don't need me to enforce that. You are the king of that, the queen of that, the ruler of that. That love, and give that to yourself so you feel full. And then, boom. I'm trying to do it too. And, yeah, again, like, it's also a time that I have traditionally, I guess this is me hopping back into this for just a second, a time that I've traditionally gotten off of some of these practices. Even recently, I find myself being a bit more defiant in the mornings to my practice. So I'm just not doing what I know I should be doing, or know that it's really good for me. So we'll see. This happens sometimes, but I'm figuring it out. But yeah, thanks for hopping in. Again, my name's Scott. Go by the artist We Forgot. And yeah, this is Ways We Forgot. Up next will be some kind of acoustic thing. Who knows? I'm sort of just recording these all back to back today a little bit more. I always sort of do, but doing it, I guess it's always been the same position too. Changing it up a little bit though. I got some lighting. It's changing, making everything a little bit more entertaining. I have my Stephen Colbert mug and a bunch of On It samples that I got from Arcadia Fest. Check out throw out for Fit for Service. I have not donated nearly as much as I probably should have for the experience that Arcadia was. But, one day maybe this video will get a bunch of likes and watches, and then boom, Fit for Service. They got cool shit going on. They got like men's circles and women's groups, and seems like a really like good set of people. And then yeah, to have like sort of I mean, I don't know if they'll all end up being free because I don't think they end up making as much as they needed to. But it's like there's all these ways to make money, and money doesn't need to be the. And yeah, you got to pay everybody, but you know, maybe it's really just about making those connections, making that magic space. And yeah, it was in Vegas. It was a little bit of a weird spot for it. Something could be there, but maybe not the spirit of. Well, but it was cool to try to power through. Because Arcadia, I guess, was supposed to be a big camping event. Anyway, though, I digress. I went longer because I needed to add that extra. All right, I'm gonna go grab the guitar and then play another song. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just play this guy. Yeah, we did. We